episode 2 was called I Found You. So the very first thing I want to start out with is this beginning scene. I got my whole entire life. I was just pleased with the scene. We see this dark, shadowy figure coming out of nowhere, and it's shaped like an Eric fucking Northman. I'm like, we found Eric, thank you, yes! So then, I'm thinking Pam is watching him, or maybe it's not Pam. Maybe he's somewhere where he in trouble, he about to have to whoop some ass, or we about to give him character. I don't know. But then it turns out to be Jason. It turns out to be Jason feeling played, that Eric is not feeling the same thing between them, y'all. I laughed so hard when Jason was telling Eric that and jumping on him and shit. Like, I laughed. I had tears coming down my eyes. I felt that that scene was great. Those two actors did an awesome job in that scene. And when it got ridiculous is what I call it, because I know the dreams, you're like, okay, this shit ain't really happening. This is ridiculous. When it got to that point, it was still believable. I was like, oh my gosh. But when you've had your you got your masters in True Blood, you know when the dreams are there. So clearly we all know what's dreams for those of us who had our masters. But let me tell y'all about having my masters in True Blood. Clearly True Blood trying to trick somebody. I'm gonna get on their ass because I did my long math, my division, my science, my everything, and y'all trying to put me back in remedial. Like, I don't know what the hell going on. But we gonna get to that. So the next person I'm gonna wrap up is fucking Letty Mae. Oh, True Blood. Why? What is she here for? Y'all killed Tara off screen to get Letty Mae a fucking storyline. Who was here for Letty Mae's storyline? Show of hands. Who was really like this season? It's about time for Letty Mae to have a storyline. Who said that shit? Anybody out there? I don't think nobody. Probably 2 motherfuckers out there want to see that. I don't. I do not want to see Letty Mae's storyline at all. At all. The only thing I appreciated about it is that we seen Tara again. Tara was speaking some shit I didn't know she was speaking. She had a serpent on, and clearly Letty Mae was high off the V. Another thing that I appreciated about Letty Mae is that her interaction with Lafayette. Loved it. Lafayette was like, oh no, I don't do that bullshit no more. I ain't no medium. I ain't doing that. She's like, no, it's the blood. He like, the blood? Bitch, I'm not giving you no blood because you a drug addict, bitch. Loved it, Lafayette. And then we see how crazy this bitch really is because she cooking. Now, the first time she burned herself, I said, that bitch did that on purpose. That bitch ain't really burned herself. Then she took the damn pork chops out the thing and really burned herself. Like, Willa. She a new little vampire, you know. I understand why she did it. Letty Mae was hurt or whatever, but girl, Letty Mae really, ugh. Next thing that I'm going to wrap up is these infected vampires at Fantasia that have Arlene and Holly. We're going to wrap that scene up really quickly. So, I don't know if Nicole is in labor because every time we see her, she doing this number like she can't breathe and shit. I'm like, is somebody feeding her? Is she getting her fucking prenatal pills? Because Sam baby has to be okay. So, I love how Arlene was like, look, we are fucking getting out of here. I know I'm probably the last person y'all want to be in this fucked up situation with, but we are getting out of here. Loved it, Arlene. The older vampire lady, which her name was Betty, was a teacher for Arlene and Holly's kids, and they really got into her mind and was like, look, you were a great person, you know, you did great things, like, do this great thing and let us the fuck go. So she took the role of being the Reaper to save them at first. Like, I think she really did buy them time. So then she took the role of being the timekeeper, because while she was going to be the timekeeper, she was going to let them go. She was like, you know, I'm going to be the timekeeper. She went, now see, this is my thing. Hold on, let me tell you something about the time. Now these vampires, clearly when they sleeping, they really can't tell the time because they sleep. They like in a coma. You know how hard it was to wake up Willie. You know she got to fight Letty Mae ass. You know what I'm saying? So if I was her, I just would have fucking set the time for like 3 hours, my ass. I don't know. But she really set it for like the 12 minutes. I'm like, if somebody else keeping time, because you're the timekeeper, you're not sleep, set it for a little bit longer so you know that thing can go. But you know, she set it for her 12 minutes, whatever she had. So she goes back down there, right? I'm like, oh, they about to get out. Yes, yes, yes. So Arlene and I'm so proud of Arlene. Y'all know Arlene don't let nobody bite on her. She don't let nobody bite on her. She don't let nobody glamour her. She don't play with no fucking vampire. She is anti-fang banger. She used that language. She don't play that. So I was so happy that she was doing what she had to do to get them out of there and letting Betty feed on her. So Betty was eating and she looking down and Betty going hard. I would have probably uppercut Betty or did something too. I don't know. But you know, you probably had to get out of there. You know, she was the scapegoat. So Betty ass died. I'm just like, wow. Of course it was not going to be that fucking easy. Now what are they going to do? You know what I'm saying? That was their ticket out of there. So unless Betty, the infected ass, had a key and all them guts to where they could unlock and get their stuff out of there, I don't know what they're going to do. Little Adeline, we're going to wrap you right on up in a motherfucking box. So Andy and Sookie and them are going to the next town. And, you know, well, they're going to look for the dead body to get to the next town. He tell Adeline, have your ass inside in a dark time, you know what I'm saying? Go with Holly little son. I understand, you know, he trusts her or whatever. He's, you know, he's coming along. The Bon Temps ends go to Merlot's, Bellefleur's, and they're cleaning up. So, you know, these vigilante ass Bon Temps people, like, they be, like, I really don't get it. Like, okay, I'm about to go off on them because this Adeline scene. Okay, so they come in there and get all the Bon Temps people happen. Can I just say, I freaking love seeing Hoyt's mother, and it just made me feel like, can Hoyt make a cameo? Can we get Hoyt anywhere? Anywhere. I just need Hoyt right now, please. The lady from the Proud family, she getting everybody hyped up. Yeah, ninja's gonna leave us here. They find dead bodies in the freezer so that way they know that the vampires are coming back to get them again. Adeline takes one of Holly's sons to where the girl, she reads the girl's mind that, well, I know where to get guns. She's the girl that works in the sheriff's station. So they go to the sheriff's station. She tried to tell Kendra what's going on there. Kendra she was doing good at first. She was doing fucking good. You know, she was going to lock up the guns. She wasn't going to let nobody have them. She let the Proud family woman come in there and play the race card, and that was it. Kind of, you know, Kendra, she turned with them, of course, like a dumbass, and they go after Adeline. Adeline light their ass up. I love that. Yes, Adeline. But she get that ass locked up anyway. So then Jessica feels this shit and she's like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Of course, Jessica never knows what to do because that's her role. And this is my thing. Does Jessica have Hep B? Like, you know, her arm wasn't healing. Okay. No. Now, last time we was checking. Okay. Jessica was healed. Jessica was okay. How are these people getting Hep B? See, this is why I say my master's in True Blood making me feel like I need to go back to remedial, because it's something that I'm not catching. It's something somewhere that it's something that I'm not catching. We're going to go ahead and skip over to St. Elise, where Sookie, Alcide, Andy, Jason, Sam, they track the dead girl to that town. They go to that town and they see that the town has been wiped completely out. Like the vampires kept hitting it and hitting it and hitting until nobody was left. This is my thing. What happened to the rules that the vampires couldn't get into your house unless you invited them? Because clearly this is not what's going on here. Like, you can't tell me these people are eating pizza at their dinner table, like chilling, right? And vampires just stormed in and took over their house. Like, somebody had to invite, am I right? Like, somebody had to invite them in. Like, I'm just not understanding. They go to the dead girl's house. Now, what relevancy that was, I don't know. Maybe it's to find out. I think they said maybe to find out how long it's been. Don't know. Really don't care. I still don't feel like they should have went. You seen that pit full of bodies? Y'all should have got your ass out of there and went back to Bon Temps right at that moment. And if they asses would have went back, they could have stopped that fucking mob of crazy ass Bon Temps people going to the sheriff's office. This is what I'm saying. Problem solved. I did appreciate not her reading the diary, because I was over that girl. What is y'all doing? Y'all wasting fucking time is what y'all doing. So when she's reading the diary and her flashbacks of Bill, I loved it. I think I fell in love with Bill Compton like all over again, because when Sookie was telling him, you know, take her to Fantasia, she was like, this is not a date. He was like, and she was like, I'm serious. He was like, as am I. Woo! Y'all, I just love me some Bill Compton. So Sookie pissed me off once again, y'all. Let me tell y'all why. They get back to Bon Temps. You know, Alcide offers her to run away. She's like, no, I can't do that. Respect you for that, Sookie. That was great. Because Alcide asks my ass, do I want to run away when I know some infected vampires coming back to kill the whole town, and I ain't got no powers because my fairy light ball don't work all that way? Me and Alcide is going to pack it on up. I'm like, yes, baby. You got a full tank of gas. Let's go. And this is my thing about the vampires, like the sick vampires. Why don't they hit up New York City or some shit? Why are y'all, I mean, Times fucking Square, like, y'all could be put on the makeup, you know what I'm saying, make sure them V-lines is okay, and go to Times Square and wrap the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are y'all hitting on Bon Ton? Go to California, go to Florida, go to all these places with plenty of peoples, but y'all want to hit on Bon Ton. Notice, this is what I'm saying about, now see, this is what I was getting into. I went on a rant. Sookie, okay, hey Sook, goes out in the dark after y'all figured out that these vampires hit these towns over and over and over and over again until there's nothing left. You go out in the dark by yourself again. Y'all, what color was she dressed in? White. Like, I'm just not understanding. You know you're a fairy and you know you smell good. You're in the dark, in white, by yourself, heading over to Bill House. I can appreciate that she's heading over to Bill House because, like myself, who is Team Bill forever and always, I really want her and Bill to get back together. So she knocked on Bill's door, and Bill like, what are you doing here? She asked him, can he still sense her? She was in trouble, like, could he still sense her fear? And we never got an answer to that, and I really want to see the answer to that. And are they gonna like get it on? Because we seen a little sneak peek of Alcee like busting in there because he knows Sookie came there. It's gonna get good. So here's where I go off. Because, okay, we get to the scene, we get to Pam, right? Pam find Eric. One of the girls is in the little foreign language. He don't want to feed from me. Eric like, oh, you found me. And he infected with Hep B. True blood. Like I said, I got my master's in fucking true bloodology. I have been taking this course for 7 fucking years. I got my master's. I was on my way to my doctor's. And y'all just trying to keep me down. How did Eric get V? How did he get Hep B? How? Y'all, this is not making no sense. The last time we see Eric, he was burning up on a fucking mountain, butt-ass naked. How is he infected with Hep B? Like, how did Jessica get infected with Hep B? Is it airborne? Is it airborne? They have not drunk any True Blood, but because they know not to drink the True Blood. When they were in the jails, was there a scene that we didn't see where people were injecting them? When they were in them little, you know, them little rooms studying the vampires, were they injecting them with something? How does Eric fucking North? I can see Jessica. How the fuck does Eric fucking Northman get Hep B? How does he? This is what I'm saying. I'm saying, what theory can you come up with this bullshit? This is what I'm talking about, y'all. Like, my nerves was bad when I finished watching. I had to chew gum. I was chewing on how Eric got that, how he did that. Like, this is what I'm talking about. We're gonna be cliffhanger at the end. I'm just so sad. Like, this is breaking my fucking heart. Like, how does Eric Northman have Hep B? No, Eric doesn't need to die. Give it to Jessica. Give it to everybody but Eric Northman. So to me, it's really depressing. I don't know how he got that. Now, one of my theories is that this motherfucker gave it to himself. Let me tell you. Eric is depressed from Nora dying. That's how she died. I would not be surprised if he gave it to himself. Or can anybody explain it to me? Because I can't. I just can't really honestly sit here and think, how did he get it? How did Jessica get it? Like, and I'm thinking, like, she didn't even feed on Adeline, or like at that party. Eric wasn't at that party, and everybody supposed to be that was tested clearly was supposed to be negative. So how did Jessica get it? How did Eric get it? Is it airborne? Bill ass better not motherfucking have it, or it's gonna be on. Like, I'm just y'all, my head hurts. My head hurts thinking that Eric Northman is gonna die this season. Like, and clearly he's so weak that he's not eating. So he in the last stages, because y'all remember when Nora was good getting like that, she ended up a little blood sack. Anybody got time for Eric to be ending up in a little blood sack, y'all? I don't. Do you? That's what I'm saying. True Blood is playing with my credits. I got my master's in True Blood. I'm on my way to my doctorate, and they playing my fucking credits. Anybody explain to me what's going on? Any one of y'all? No, exactly. Y'all, what the hell? I just don't understand. So anyways, overall, the episode was kind of slow. I can say that. But the ending was everything to me. The beginning and the ending with Eric Parks was everything to me. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in a week.